Test or not?
Hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 1, 2.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
Good evening and welcome to Wembley Park, where we're set for an exciting Nike FC Cup quarter-final fixture as hosts Box Hill United take on Bulleen Lions FC. I'm Ruby Samwood, and alongside me tonight is Sven Samwood, who'll be bringing plenty of experience and insight throughout the match. Our starting lineups for tonight: Box Hill United, number 21, Natasha Stathopoulos. Our backline: number 28, Laura Pickett, 15, Sophia Polywoda, 22, Holly Murray, 12, Sydney Minarick. Our midfield: 26, Pearl Tyne, 25, Maho Murakami, 10, Rihanna Policina. Our frontline: number 11, Chiara Baselli, 32, Juri Kawano, 27, Nina Buccolo. And on the bench, number 1, Keely Segovic, number 7, Gabriella Simpson, number 8, Amelia Tartaglia, 16, Gracie Clarkson, 23, Erin Kite, 54, Summer Trask. And for Bulleen Lions FC, number 1, Alyssa DeLost. Our backline: number 2, Kat Renahan, 26, Tiffany Eliadis, 4, Claudia Mahocic, 11, Johnny Grace Garron. Our midfield: number 8, Sarah Kane, number 12, Olivia Bomford, 13, Ava Breedis, and our frontline: number 21, Nikki Furukawa, 17, Maya Markowski, 7, Danella Buttress. And for our bench: number 25, Emily Shields, 9, Nia Sala, 19, Ash Jordan, 16, Emily Bunnell, 22, Alana Cordolino, number 2, Annabelle Yates. Nikki Furukawa comes in for Ashley Jordan at right wing, and Kat Renahan comes in for Annie Yates at fullback. And for Box Hill, Natasha Stathopoulos comes in at goalkeeper for Keely Segovic, and Pearl Tyne for Erin Keat in the midfield. Our referees for today's match: we have Shab Saban as a centre ref, Helena Panagotsidis, assistant ref 1, Whitney Crabb, assistant ref 2, and Lucas Boniccia as our fourth official. Sven, what are you expecting from tonight's clash?
Thanks, Ruby. I think it's going to be a fantastic clash again for two powerhouse clubs in the NPLW in season 2026. We have the reigning premiers, Box Hill, who've been playing absolutely fantastic football, and I think in many ways been the best team so far this season. And then we've got Bulleen Lions, who realistically are capable of beating anyone on their day, as they did last week versus Essendon Royals. In any other day, this would be a Night Cup FC grand final fixture. It's a cracking game. I'm looking forward to it. The last time these two teams played was here at Wembley Park. It was a 2-2 thriller, and as the rain starts to really get heavy here at Wembley Park, Ruby, I'm really looking forward to this game.
Can't wait for it, Sven. Played into Maho Murakami. Out on the left to Sophia Polywoda. To Laura Pickett. Back into Murakami. Policina now in the middle. Tries to play beyond. And it's offside. Free kick for Bulleen Lions FC. I think Catherine Renahan will take this one. Or Tiffany Eliadis. Sven, is there a specific player that you think will really influence tonight's match?
Oh, when you got the capabilities of on the pitch is Rihanna Policina and Maya Markowski. Listen, it's going to be fantastic football, and I'm expecting a massive game by both Markowski and also Policina. But someone like Ava Bridis might bob up and take the game away from Box Hill, and just as much. Chiara Baselli's been having a great season, and she may do the same to Bulleen. So, Ruby, I think it's going to be a cracker, and both teams are settling here, and, hopefully the weather stays away and we have a really fantastic game.
Thanks for that, Sven. Ball's in the middle with Sarah Kane. She looks to play wide. to Daniela Boutros. The ball's played back to Mahocic. Tiffany Eliadis. She looks to drive it forward into Nikki Furukawa. Box Hill now on the ball. Giving it back to Tiffany Eliadis. Goes into Maya Markovsky. She plays Bomford. Markovsky looks to go forward, takes the shot! And just goes wide of the post. It'll be a Box Hill goal kick from Natasha Stathopoulos. Comes out to Laura Pickett on the left. She looks to go forward up the line to Baselli. But Eliadis gets on the end of it as it goes back to DeLost. Into Mahocic. We've got a high press from Policina here. Out wide to Renahan. She tries to play it through, but won by Pickett. Comes forward. Mini Policina drives. Out wide on the left. Crosses it in. Who's going to get on the end of it? It's the shot. It's high of the crossbar. I think that one was from Maho Murakami. But it'll be a Bulleen Lions FC goal kick for Alyssa DeLost. Sven, how important is the first 15 minutes in a knockout match like this one?
Ruby, it really sets the scene, and with a wonderful crowd that we have today, I think both sets of supporters are looking to see who strikes first. As I mentioned early, when these two teams played last time, Box Hill scored in the first 4 minutes, and really took the game away early from Bulleen, and they fought back with some late goals. So I think in a knockout game, getting a goal early really sets the trend, how you want to play, how you want to defend, and how you want to press. So I think both coaches will be wanting to see their team score first. And I think Caitlin probably got a little excited there when Markovsky had that great shot at goal. And equally, when Mini Policina ripped that one across the front of the goal, Kogu would have thought, hang on, we're in here, but it's still 0-0, and it's a good start by both teams.
Got a Box Hill throw-in. Who gets Sydney Minarick out wide there. As it goes in, Nina Bucalo. Cleared by Johnny Gray-Scarron. It'll be another throw-in for the Box Hill side. Ball into Maho Murakami and out wide on the left to Chiara Baselli. She looks to drive forward and beat Renahan. Crosses it in. Back post, but just goes wide, and it's out for a Bulleen Lions FC goal kick. DeLost to Mahocic. Very composed on the ball there. She plays it across to Eliadis. Back to DeLost. Looks to skip a line through the middle to Markovsky, but it's won back by Box Hill United there in the middle. Bit of a scramble, but it ends up with Sarah Kane. Out wide on the left to Daniela Boutros, and she drives forward. Nikki Furukawa making the run in. Ava Breedis looks to shoot. Good save from Stathopoulos there. Stathopoulos out to Laura Pickett. It's back with Holly Murray to Sophia Poliwoda. Holly Murray looking to drive forward here from the back line. Out wide to Sydney Minarick, and she tries to hit long to Mini Policina there, but it's out for a Bulleen throw-in. Mahocic on the ball now. It's with Policina in the middle. She tries to play through, ball to Baselli. Well won there by Renahan as she plays it out. And it'll be a throw-in for Box Hill. Looks like Pickett will take this one. She looks to throw it into the box. To beyond Murakami and Polisina, but DeLoss gets on the end of it. DeLoss looks to kick it long into Markovsky. Well won by Murray with a good header. As it goes to Nina Bucalo. Back to Murray. She drives. Looks very composed there on the ball in the back line. And it's with Sophia Poliwoda. She plays into Murakami again and back to Poliwoda. Laura Pickett out on the left to Murakami. Looks to play it through. Well won by Eliadis and Bomford. Into Breedis. Buttress drives up the line on the left. Looks to cut in. It's got the foul from Holly Murray. And a yellow card for Holly Murray there. And it's a free kick.
Just the electric pace, Ruby, of Buttress is causing a few problems already. The A-League product from Melbourne City is doing very well early here, and no defenders like players running at them at pace. And where the ball is here, 15, 20 yards outside of the 18-yard box, nothing is beyond Maya Markovsky, and this could be the first opportunity to score a goal for Bulleen.
Maya Markovsky taking the free kick here. She tries to play it low, but it's won by Box Hill. Maya retains it again. Nikki Furukawa. It's back with Baselli. She plays up the line to Murakami. And it's a free kick for Box Hill. Back to Holly Murray. Out wide to Sydney Minarek. Back to Murray. In central to Murakami and back out to Sophia Poliwoda. Laura Pickett on the left. Back to Natasha Stathopoulos. Hard press here from Markovsky. It's out with Holly Murray. She drives up the right line, plays into Mini Polisina. She tries to play over into Nicolina Bucalo. And it's a throw-in for Box Hill United. Throw-in and it goes into Mini Polisina. It's back in the middle and Ava Breedis is on it. Sarah Kane Bumford. To Markovsky. Holly Murray, good tackle. Buttress is on the end of it. She tries to look to play beyond, but it's well won by Sophia Poliwoda in the back line. She plays it back to Natasha Stathopoulos. Out wide on the left to Laura Pickett. Holly Murray again. And it's with Mini Polisina in the middle here. She looked dangerous as she drives forward. She gets the yellow card, Mini Polisina. Card for Nikki Furukawa, sorry. Pulling on Minnie's shirt. The free kick will be taken by Sophia Poliwoda for Box Hill. She plays it in over the wall. Good header from Eliadis. Buttress plays it forward. Won by Box Hill and Baselli. In the middle. Ball's won by Bomford. Out wide to Furukawa, and she plays it over to Buttress and Markovsky. Ball gets played back to Stathopoulos, Box Hill's keeper. She plays it long into the middle. Hits Juri Kawano. Through ball for Box Hill and Mini Polisina. It's dangerous as she drives forward towards the goal, takes a shot. It's just gone wide, left of the goal. What did you think about that one, Sven?
Listen, tremendous bit of play, to be fair, by both teams. Bulleen in transition were racing forward, and if the ball had sat just a little bit more perfect for Buttress, I think she was a whale. She could have played Mara Markovsky in, but Natasha Stathopoulos, a lovely clearance, played into the middle of Wembley Park and sat nicely for Polisina, who sprung the offside trap, and realistically, that's the best opportunity so far in the first 13 minutes. And looking back on the tape, I think Coach Kogel and Rihanna Polisina would have thought they should have had a goal there, Ruby.
The ball's with Holly Murray now. As it goes out to Nicolina Buccalo. She's dropped into fullback here. Murakami tried to play it through, but it's well won by Eliadis, and it's in midfield here. Polisina takes a shot from miles out, but well collected by DeLost. Bulleen are out again. Sarah Kane. DeLost tries to hit Buttress, but it'll be a Box Hill throw-in. Sven, what do you think each side's game plan will be tonight?
Without doubt, to use their weapons that they have, and both teams have got so many, even on the bench, Ruby, there's so much class for both clubs, and I think just the speed and class of Buttress for Bulleen, if they can release her playing forward, I think that's a very dangerous way to be playing for Bulleen, and I know Coach Kogel would have implemented something there to stop both Buttress and Maya Markovsky sitting so high. I notice Ava Brightus, where possible, also pushes forward, so it's a very potent front line for Bulleen. Going the other way, just the skills of Burselli as we see Box Hill racing forward, Ruby.
It's a good through ball to Juri Kawano. She tries to cross it in. She hits Mini Polisina on the edge of the 18. Polisina plays it back. It's with Polisina now again. She chips it over. Beyond. And it's a goal for Box Hill United! Juri Kawano finished that off there for Polisino. Chipped it in. Sven, what do you think of that one?
Goal after 15 minutes, and to be fair, and the way to play so far, Ruby, I think Box Hill deserved that goal. An outstanding piece of play by Polisina to play Kawano in, and just the calmness by both players saw, to be fair, an easy finish. Kawano sitting in the pocket, sprung the offside trap, although Bulleen a little frustrated that they thought it could have been offside, and a lovely finish to put Box Hill 1-0 up in this quarterfinal of the Nike FC Cup.
Definitely a great finish from 32 Juri Kawano, assisted by number 10 Mini Polisina. We're in the 16th minute, and Box Hill United are 1-0 up to Bulleen Lions FC. Kiara Baselli tries to win it back there, but it's won by Ranahan and into Bomford. She tries to play forward into Furukawa, but well won there by Sophia Poliwoda. And it's in the middle for Box Hill again with Mini Polisina. Our goal scorer for today's match so far. Nina Buccalo to drive forward up the right wing. Well defended there by Johnny Grace Garron, and it'll be a Bulleen goal kick. She plays into Sarah Kane. Back out to Mahocic. Sarah Kane again. Eliadis on the right. Renahan. Into Markovsky. Bomford. She looks to hit it long, but it's won by Box Hill. It goes back to Sophia Poliwoda. Holly Murray. Holly Murray. Into the middle to Maho Murakami. And into Mini Policina. Back to Murakami. Out wide to Nina Bacalo. Tries to play it in, but well defended by Johnny Grace Garron again. And it'll be a Box Hill throw-in.
Ruby Bacalo's proving to be quite a damaging player out wide. And it's going to keep Johnny Grace Garron very busy out there. And it may be one of those lesser-known battles, not the two, outright stars as people look at when you've got the likes of Bridus, Buttress, Policina, Pickett and Murray out there. But it'd be someone like a Bacalo that might steal the show and set Box Hill up. But it's a great start by Box Hill, and Coach Kogan will be very pleased with the start. It is definitely game on with both teams having so many quality players who can score goals at any time.
Yes, Bacalo's definitely a class player. Got Daniela Buttress driving out here on the left. She cuts into the box. It takes a shot! It's gone just wide of the upright on the right. Good save from Natasha Stathopoulos. And it'll be a corner for Bulleen Lions FC. I think Bomford's going to take this one. Really good positioning by Natasha Stathopoulos. It's good to see she was brought into this week's starting 11 for the Nike FC Cup. The corner's taken, back pass, and it's a goal for Bulleen Lions FC! It's a header. Back stick. Is it Mahocic, Sven? I think it's a goal from Mahocic. Perfect corner. Just dropped in at the back stick, and Mahocic has got her head on it. Top bins, top left. And it'll be the 20th minute. We're 1-1 at Wembley Park. Box Hill United and Bulleen Lions FC. Sven, what did you think of that finish?
An outstanding finish from an excellent corner. As we all know from watching the NPLW over the past couple of seasons, any ball dropped basically on the goal line or on the goalkeeper's head results in goals. And it was a fantastic finish. And Ruby, we've got a thriller already. It's 1-1 here at Wembley Park.
Very exciting. Got a throw in now for Bulleen Lions. Kat Renahan's going to take this one. Kat Renahan to Markovsky. It's another corner for Bulleen. Sorry, another throw in for Bulleen. Kat Renahan throws it into Markovsky, who headers it on, but it's won by captain Sophia Poliwoda. She clears it, and it's another Bulleen throw-in. Mini Policina drives to the middle, plays into Nina Bacalo. Won by Bulleen Lions to Sarah Kane. Tries to hit Bridus, well won out wide by Sydney Minerick to Murray. So the ball goes back to Natasha Stathopoulos. Sophia Polywoda. Back to Stathopoulos. Polywoda plays it into Murakami. It's won by Sarah Kane. Played through by Johnny Grace Garron. Danielle Boutrous is running a goal from the left. She crosses it in. Well won by Murray there. Sydney Minerick plays it beyond to Policina. Peltine. Back to Sydney Minerick. Mini Policina again as she drives up the right line. Good win from Sarah Kane, but it goes straight back to Sophia Polywoda and Laura Pickett. And Box Hill's backline. Holly Murray now. Into Maho Murakami. That's a Laura Pickett on the left. Nikki Furukawa now into Sarah Kane. She looks to play through, but well won by Polywoda. It's with Laura Pickett again. Polywoda hits Mini Policina nicely, splitting the defenders. Policina out wide on the right to Nina Bacalo. She looks to play in behind to Juri Kawano. It's well won by Mahocic. Nina Bacalo gets on the end of it again. Murakami. Murray. Murray looks to drive, but plays it back to Polywoda. She tries to hit Minnie, but well won by Sarah Kane. She looks to go forward. Boutrous on the left. Boutrous beating the defenders with speed here on the left. Crosses it in, up high. Great header there. Great header from Sophia Polywoda. She clears it out. I think it was Ava Breedis there, tried to hit one, but it's gone over the crossbar. It's a goal kick for Box Hill. It's with Holly Murray now.
Ruby, just on the Football Victoria YouTube channel, watching that goal again. Claudia had no one trailing her, so it was a free header. So I think Coach Kogel would be a bit disappointed that there was nobody picking up Claudia Mahocic at all, and she finished with a cracking header. So a little bit of work to be done, because if we see more corners, it's not the first time in the Nike FC Cup we've seen Box Hill beaten by corners. In the game versus Melbourne City, Liliana Lamarche scored a cracking goal from a corner, so maybe something they need to work on a little bit.
Boutrous again drives to the middle. To Markovsky. To Breedis. Breedis plays Markovsky through, takes a shot. Good save by Natasha Stathopoulos. And it's cleared by Laura Pickett. It's back with Sarah Kane now. And Bulleen's in the centre of the park. Breedis driving forward. Plays to Renahan. And into Sarah Kane. Good save there from Stathopoulos. What did you think about that one, Sven?
Any shot taken by Ava Brightis is always going to have venom, and she did well, as we see a free kick again given away by someone trying to defend against Danielle Boutrous. Murakami there, just a little bit clumsy, probably lucky that referee Shab Shaban didn't reach to the back pocket and grab a yellow. But this is in Makovsky range. It'd be interesting to see if she takes it or Ava Brightis.
How dangerous are Bulleen from a dead ball situation, Sven?
To be fair, Markovsky's a weapon from this range, and she may be a little bit disappointed from her last attempt. But Stathopoulos has got a wall fairly well marshalled here, and it'd be interesting to see if they take a shot on goal or knock it to Bridus, who's very open there.
I think Markovski's gone for the shot there, but it's just gone wide of the upright on the left. Stathopoulos takes a goal kick out to Murray. Now to Sydney Minarick. Tries to play beyond. There's no one there. Claudia Mahocic gets on the end of it and plays it back to Alyssa DeLost. To Tiffany Eliadis. Out to Markovski. It's well won by Box Hill there. By Nina Bacalo, and it'll be a yellow card for Bacalo. And a free kick for Bulleen. Sorry, a yellow card for Maya Markovski. Free kick for Box Hill United.
Yet again, another dangerous position to be defending from with Murakami looking to whip this ball in.
Looks like Baselli's got on the end of it. But Johnny Grace Garron has done a good job winning it there. And she keeps possession as it'll be a Bulleen throw-in. Out on the left. Up the line. Tries to hit Buttress. It's headed back to Breedis. She switches the ball. Good switch into Renahan. Out here on the right. Renahan driving in. Plays Bomford. 12-1 by Baselli. As it goes back to Polywoda. Into Murakami. Out to Pickett. Back to Stathopoulos. And Holly Murray on the right. Ball's with Polywoda now in Box Hill's backline as she tries to send it long, but it's won by Eliadis. Baselli's gotten on it now. She tries to play beyond. Don't think Juri Kawana was quite ready for that one. And it's gone back to Alyssa DeLost. Kat Renahan out on the right. Plays into Furukawa. But it's won by Kawano. Into Minnie. Policina. She plays through to Juri Kawano. On the edge of the box, it's with Baselli. Kawano looks to cross it in. Dangerous cross in there. Good header from Bulleen. I think that was Johnny Grace Garron out there on the left. Maya Markovski. Back to Baselli for Box Hill. It's with Holly Murray. She plays it through into Minnie Policina. Well won by Danielle Buttress. Mahocic now. Sarah Kane. Eliadis. Sarah Kane. Johnny Grace Garron looks to play beyond. But it's won by Polly Roder as she clears it forward. Buttress tries to look to play through. Holly Murray's read that one. And it's out for a Bulleen Lions throw-in.
Ruby, it's quite the night for Football Victoria's Nike FC Cup. We've got some other cracking games later this evening with an 8 o'clock kickoff, also on Football Victoria's YouTube channel. Alaman United play Essendon Royals out at Pitch 5 at the home of the Matildas. And then we've got Kingston Heath, Bentley Greens playing South Melbourne. So quite the night of female football, and I hope a lot of people are tuning in because there'll be some wonderful games this evening.
It'll be a corner out on the left for Bulleen Lions FC. Olivia Bomford is going to take this one. They were dangerous in their last corner. What do you think of this one, Sven?
I think she whips it in and drops it on Natasha's head. This is going to be maybe another goal.
It's a bit of a scramble. The 6-yard box. Looks to be a free kick for Box Hill against Tiffany Eliadis. Natasha Stathopoulos plays left to Polly Woda. Plays out wide to Pickett. Back to Polly Woda. And Stathopoulos. Bulleen sitting very high here. Polly Woda looks to hit through into Baselli. Baselli plays it back. Polly Woda. Holly Murray now. Laura Pickett. What do you think Box Hill United are looking to do here, Sven?
Oh, they're really pushing their fullback, Sydney Minerick, nice and high, and she's trying to create as much width as she possibly can to stretch the space for the pockets for the likes of Murakami and Policina. So, again, they're very composed, very structured. They're relaxed on the ball. They're just hoping that someone jumps for Box Hill, opens up a bigger pocket. And if they can't play forward quickly, they look to play into the space beyond, and it's working for them beautifully so far.
It's out wide on the left with Baselli now for Box Hill United. She plays Laura Pickett, who overlaps. It's cut back into Policina. She takes a shot. Tries to hit him back stick, but it's gone out wide. And it's a goal kick for Alyssa DeLoss.
Ruby, we've gone 34 minutes here, and to be fair, it's not quite end-to-end football, but, both teams are fairly calm on the ball. They're looking to play to their strengths and looking to play forward where they possibly can all the time, which makes it tiring for the defenders, not physically, but just mentally, as we see Butchers driving forward. But unfortunately, she's given away a handball there, Ruby.
It'll be a free kick for Holly Murray and Box Hill's backline there. She plays back to Polly Woda. Out wide on the left to Laura Pickett. She looks to play beyond into Kawano. And it's out for a Bulleen throw-in. The rain stops now and the atmosphere is nice here at Wembley Park. Lots of spectators in the stands here. Bomford into Renahan. She looks to play to Breedis, but it's well won by Sydney Minerick. And into Policina. Won again by Bulleen as it goes to Breedis. She plays out wide on the right to Renahan. Breedis again. Back to Renahan. Up high to Markovsky. Was out for a Box Hill throw-in. Sven, Heidelberg United progressed to the semi-finals with a win over Clifton Hill last week. As a club's director of football, are you already looking at potential opponents, or is it still one game at a time?
Oh, I think without doubt we'll be watching all these games because let's be blunt, the teams still in the FC Cup are just powerhouses of women's football here in Victoria, and any one of them can win it. And to be fair, we're very much, I'd say at the minute, how we're playing underdogs. There's Box Hill have another shot at goal by Policina. But no, I think these two clubs in particular, Essendon Royals, South Melbourne, Alamein, wonderful clubs. And listen, you'd be... need to be well organised, switched on to play any of them because, they're outstanding football teams.
We had a good shot from Mini Policina there from the outside of the box before, but definitely a class save from Alyssa DeLoss, who took it clean. Bulleen, I think Mahocic tried to play beyond in Furukawa, but it's well read by Stathopoulos as she clears it back the other way. And Kawano's on the end of it. Baselli drives forward. Baselli still. Sarah Kane's won it there in the middle. Plays Markovsky out to Buttress. It's back with Box Hill. Murakami plays back to Sydney Minarick. Back to Murray there. Holly Woda. Furukawa plays back to Mahocic for Bulleen. She tries to play it through into Breida Spankovsky, but it's won there by Polly Woda again. And it's with Stathopoulos in the back line. Holly Murray on the left. She drives forward, tries to play beyond into Juri Kawano, but it's well won by Bulleen, Johnny Grace Garron. And it's cleared forward. It's back with Natasha Stathopoulos. Out wide on the right to Murray. She plays into Nina Bacalo. Back to Murray. She plays into Murakami. The ball goes back to Stathopoulos. Definitely a high press from Bulleen Lions, don't you think, Sven?
I think Caitlin's got them set up wonderfully well, and that's why it's forcing many times now for Box Hill to play beyond and look for the ball into the space. With the likes of Berselli, Kawano and Bucalo with their great pace, it's a real threat. So not only can Box Hill knock the ball around and try and beat the press, they can play over the press, around the press, and their strike weapons up forward are really taking advantage of it. As much as it's only 1-1, I think they've probably had the better opportunities in this first half as we head into the 40th minute.
Ball's with Bacalo. She plays it back to Murray. Into Bacalo again. Well won by Buttress. She drives up on the left, tries to hit Markovsky, but it's won there by Sophia Poliwoda. Bulleen on it now. It's out wide with Johnny Grace Garron. Plays back to Mahocic. Mahocic driving forward into the middle. Won there by Maho Murakami. And it's a yellow card for Claudia Mahocic.
You can tell it's a quarterfinal of the Night Cup FC, Ruby. We've seen quite a few yellow cards, which we wouldn't traditionally see in a normal NPLW game. And, particularly having your centre back, yes, she scored a cracking goal, but to have her on a yellow card would be a worry for Caitlin Friend. And as we're heading towards, the halftime break, it'll make Caitlin think, as coach, do I risk having a player on? And it's interesting. You don't want to make too many changes because the game could go beyond 90 minutes, particularly if it stays at this 1-1 scoreline. Not that I think it will, and probably more likely to be 2-2 or 3-3. But listen, it's unusual to see so many yellow cards in the first half of the game.
It's a throw in for Box Hill United with Laura Pickett out here on the left. She plays it into Kawano. She headers it, and it's well won by Sarah Kane. And Bulleen's midfield goes into Buttress. Won and cleared by Holly Murray there in Box Hill's backline. And it'll be a Bulleen Lions throw in.
quite the crowd building up here, Ruby. A lot of NPLW players here in attendance I can see watching, and not only are they getting a cracking game of football, they're getting some cracking food from the wonderful Box Hill canteen here today.
Sven, would you have to say it's one of the best canteens in the NPLW?
Oh, without doubt. It's an excellent canteen, and I might pop down and get some dinner later tonight, Ruby.
Box Hill now look to go forward, but it's won by Furukawa. It's with Eliadis as she drives through the middle. Plays it through for Bomford in the top of the box. She takes a shot. Tries to hit it back post for Markovsky, but it's gone out for a corner for Bulleen. Markovsky couldn't quite get on the end of that one. Box Hill not too happy with that call. I think they were asking for a goal kick there. And Bomford will now take the corner from the left side. Bomford now from the left side. It's Claudia Mahocic and May Markovsky wait in the box, and it comes in high to the penalty spot. Good header from Markovsky! Oh, well saved by Stathopoulos, and it's cleared out by Box Hill. It's back with Sarah Kane. She tries to play in behind. Furukawa. Sorry, Eliadis looks to header it in there, but safe with Stathopoulos for a goal kick. That was a bit of a scramble there on the touchline. Sven, what did you think of that?
Again, I think it'd be one of those situations that Bulleen will be maybe ruining that chance, and Coach Kogel and his Box Hill team maybe thinking that could be a little bit of a turning point. Fantastic bravery by Stathopoulos in goal. Just put a body there, and it was a wonderful header by Maya Markovsky. Hit the underside of the bar. Somehow it didn't go in. It stayed out. And Ruby, in the 45th minute, it's still 1-1.
Danella Buttress looks to drive up this left side here into the 18-yard. Well won by Sydney Minerick as she drives up the right for Box Hill United. Tries to play beyond, but it's with Mahocic and Eliadis in Bulleen's backline here. Buttress on the ground here in the 18-yard box. The game is stopped. I think she was taken out there in that tackle a little bit.
To be fair, I think it was a wonderful contest. Just a hard-won duel with Sydney Minerick, and hope Daniela Buttress is all right as both teams huddle up in the middle of the pitch. It'll be interesting to see what the fourth official holds up here now, because he's saying it's 2 minutes. Depends how long Daniela Butcher's treatment takes on. Central referee Sheb Shabar may add some extra time to this, but I think Mini Policina will be speaking to her troops and saying, listen, we need to concentrate. We can't afford to concede a goal in this last minute and going the other way. Sarah Kane will be really saying to her group and Olivia Bomford, come on, we've got them a little bit on the ropes here. Can we score and sneak one in just before halftime? As looks like the match mate come back and start as we have a missing ball. Shab Shabar's come across. Here it is. She's found it in the middle of the pitch.
Looks like we'll resume here with a drop ball to Kat Ranahan on the right. As she plays it back to Eliadis. Eliadis driving forward. Plays it into Furukawa. Driving. Tries to play it through for Markovsky, but it's well cleared by Polywoda. Out to Bacalo on the right. Bacalo. Driving at the line. Plays it in to Maho Murakami. Pearl Tyne, sorry. Goes back to Murray and Polly Rhoda in Box Hill's backline. Bomford now into Mahocic. Sarah Kane. Done well to keep that one. Kat Ranahan tries to play up the line to Furukawa, but Pickett's cleared it forward. It's gone back to Eliadis. Sarah Kane again, driving through the middle, plays through. No one's quite there to get on the end of it, and it's with Stathopoulos, Box Hill United's goalkeeper. Maya Markowski putting on a hard press. Stathopoulos rolls it out to Holly Murray on the right. As Murray drives forward, playing Nina Bacalo up high. She plays Mini Policina. But the ball's won by Mahocic in Bulleen's backline. Into Sarah Kane in the middle. Out to Boutrous, but it's won by Sydney Minerick. Tyne now, back to Murray. Out wide to Nina Bacalo. Good crossing. It's hit side netting. And it's the end of the half here at Wembley Park. It's 1-1.
Ruby, I think both coaches will go in at half-time thinking to themselves they both had lots of opportunities to score. 1-1 in many ways is probably a fair result, and what a cracking game for the Nike FC Cup quarter-final here at Wembley Park.
Sven, what do you think the halftime talk might be from Caitlin Friend and Kogelin?
Without doubt, I think Caitlin Friend will be encouraging her players to continue to run at the Box Hill defence. Kogel, talking to his Box Hill Chargers, will be probably getting them to defend a little bit better at corners. But what a great game, and we'll look forward to welcoming the viewers back after half-time.
Welcome back to the second half of the Nike FC Cup quarterfinal between Box Hill United and Bulleen Lions FC. It's 1-1 here at Wembley Park. What did you think of the first half, Sven?
To be fair, both teams had wonderful opportunities, and just noticed, Ruby, we have a change of assistant referee here. Lucas looks like he's changed with Whitney. Hope Whitney's all right. So, Ruby, over to you.
Box Hill United on the ball now, and it's in the back line with Holly Murray. She drives, tries to hit long, but it's won by Daniela Buttress. Daniela Buttress. It's a play through to Breedis. It's won by Box Hill United. Nina Bacalo is on the ball out here on the right. So it goes back to Sydney Minerick and Murray. Out to Polly Woda. In the middle to Peltine. Back to Murray. So it comes out wide to Minerick. She looks to play up the line, but it's well won by Daniela Buttress, and it's a Box Hill United throw-in. Do you think these two teams will come out with a bit more fire now, Sven?
Well, they're going to be a little bit careful, Ruby. A lot of players for both teams are on yellow cards, and even that tackle by Moa Makovsky had my sort of heart in my mouth. I was a bit nervous for Madge that, she gives another foul away or heavy free kick that sadly that may be the end of her night and head out to get a shower. So, listen, both teams need to be aggressive. They have to be a little bit careful, but the team that's the most composed and takes their chances like this will be the team who wins.
It's Box Hill. It looks dangerous going forward there, but Bulleen have won it back as Sarah Kane tries to hit Markowski over the top. It's won back by Bulleen are on it again. It's with Ava Breedis. Won by Laura Pickett. She drives up the left. Into the middle. I think that was Nina Bacalo. Just took that shot from well outside the 18 and it's gone right of the upright. It'll be a goal kick for Alyssa DeLost. Alyssa DeLost. Plays it wide to Eliadis. She drives forward. Tries it. Great ball over the top to May Markowski. Can she get on the end of it? It's well won there by Sophia Polywoda. But it goes into Bomford as she takes a shot. It's a goal from Bomford. Bottom left. What a goal on the transition. What did you think of that, Sven?
A lack of calmness, probably for the first time for a long time by Box Hill. Ball was played under a lot of pressure to Stathopoulos. She tried to clear the ball. Everything's easier in hindsight and far easier from the cheap seats where we're sitting, but maybe in hindsight Natasha could have put that out for a throw-in. She's played the ball straight into the centre channel, and what a composed finish by Bulleen. Olivia Bomford, and it's 2-1 in the blink of an eye.
Was not expecting that one. I was just about to say we haven't had a goal since the 4th and 20th, and I was going to ask what's missing in the final third, but here we are, 2-1 up to Bulleen Lions as Box Hill go forward, but it's well collected by Alyssa DeLost. She plays it out to Mahocic, the left. Mahocic tries to play it into Buttress, but it's won out here by Sydney Minerick. And it'll be a Box Hill throw-in up the top of the park on the right. Minerick going to take this one. She plays it into Kawano. Nicolina Bacalo back to Minerick. Into Murakami. She goes all the way back to Holly Murray. Back into Murakami. She plays it in to Kawano. Sydney Minerick tried to play it in, but it's well won by Mahocic. She clears it out for a Box Hill throw-in. Who do you think has been the standout performer so far, Sven?
Listen, every time Butcheress gets the ball, she's looking dangerous. But, Murakami's been calm on the ball. Policina, and then obviously Sarah Kane and Bomford are controlling as we've got Butcheress driving towards goal.
Butcheress crossed it in. Great save. Stathopoulos. I think Butcheress was trying to shoot there at that back post. Great save. And Stathopoulos' team has done well to get it out of there. It's Box Hill. Look to play into Minerick. She's done well to get her foot on it. A good little tap from Kuano. And it's a yellow card for Sydney Minerick. Against Mahocic. Claudia Mahocic on the ground now. It was a close one there before from Daniela Butchers, just as you were talking about top performers, and she's driven into the left side of the 18-yard box and almost scored a cracker there. It was a great save from Stathopoulos.
I don't think any of Caitlin Friend's teams over the years have been teams that park the bus and just try to protect leads. So I think they'll push as hard as they possibly can for the third goal to try and put, for the first time for a long time, Coach Kogu, Box Hill team under a lot of pressure. Interesting that we had medical team on for Bulleen, and Claudia Matocic didn't have to leave the pitch. It was a bit unusual.
May Markowski looked to cross it in, and it's come off the Box Hill defender. It'll be a corner for Bulleen Lions FC, taken by Olivia Bumford, out on the right here. Do you think maybe Box Hill will be panicking after a corner goal and another goal and 2-1 down?
I don't think they'll be panicking because both teams have got real class on the bench as we see a good set play here. Sadly, Tiff's Eliadis has knocked it over the bar for a goal kick, but no, both teams have got a lot of firepower on the bench as we see Natasha Stathopoulos go long to try and find the ball out to Rihanna Policina. I think more times than not, we may see some changes in the 60th minute, maybe 61st, 2nd or 3rd. The rumour at half-time was, and it's only a rumour I should say, that there's a curfew on the lights, and if it was a draw, Ruby, we were going straight to penalties. It seems a little bit odd, but that was a rumour going around at half-time that there'd be no extra time, which I find very unusual and in some ways a little bit disappointing.
Johnny Grace Garron drives forward into the middle, tries to play Bomford, but it's well won by Murray. Nicolina Bacalo plays it up the right side, but no one's quite there except for Claudia Mahocic, who gets on the end of it and plays it back to Alyssa DeLoss. DeLoss to send it long to Bomford. Well won by Murray. She gets it to Maho Murakami. Sarah Kane tries to play it forward again. Laura Pickett wins it, drives forward, hits it through. Looks like Tiffany Eliadis has it sorted here as she clears it out. Plays it forward into Maya Markowski. Furukawa is looking to go forward there, but it was a handball, and it'll be a free kick for Box Hill United. will be taken by Sophia Poliwoda. She plays it into Maho Murakami. Back to Poliwoda in Box Hill's backline. She looks to play it long. Out wide to Baselli. Cuts it in to Juri Kawano. She's gone down in the box. Won't be anything. There was no call there from the ref. And Bulleen now on the ball. Mary Makovsky played it through for Buttress, who drives up the left side into the 18-yard box. And she's gone down in the box. The referee hasn't given that one anything, and it'll be a goal kick for Stathopoulos.
The last 30 seconds has been a lot of pressure on one of the most outstanding referees in the NPLW in Victoria, Shab Shabar. She's waved away both penalty shouts, and I think she's got them both right, Ruby. It's one of those things, you got to trust yourself. She's done that, and if we go back and look at the replay on Football Victoria's YouTube page, I think she'll be proven right. I think there were two great calls by the referee.
It's out wide with Nina Bacalo. She plays it in to Holly Murray. Holly Murray looks to drive through the middle and hit Minnie Policina. Plays it to Maho Murakami, but it's well won Bulleen, and Daniela Buttress drives through. She's on the ground. No call from Shab. Sabah again. Buttress on the ground now.
I think just with the electric pace of Daniela Buttress, any challenges become amplified because just the pace she runs with. And to be fair, Shab Shabar has ruled the all ball, and Bulleen will have a throw in as, again, hopefully Daniela Buttress is all right as she's receiving some treatment from Bulleen's physio. It looks like, Ruby, we've got our first changes for the night. This time they're coming from Box Hill.
And it'll be Nina Bacalo, number 27, off, and number 8, Amelia Tatalia, coming on the wing. What do you think of this first substitution in today's match?
I think they'll put Amelia Tatalia either to left back or to centre back, and maybe to try and chase the game, go to a back three, which they've been doing quite often under Coach Kogel. Box Hill, particularly against Melbourne City, they were defending with a 4 that then switched up to be a back 3 when they were attacking. So it just gives them extra numbers in the midfield, and with the pace of the players and the skill of the players they have in Policina, Baselli and Juri Kawano, they'll be looking to exploit those players' talents to get another goal as the game restarts.
Ava Breedis looks to play it into Furukawa. It's well won there by Peltine as it goes into Minnie Policina and all the way back to Sophia Poliwoda. Out to Holly Murray on the right. She drives forward. Looks to play into Sydney Minerick. But it's gone out, and it'll be a Bulleen throw-in for Johnny Grace Garron. Into Sarah Kane. Back to Johnny Grace Garron, but it's won by Sid Minerick. She plays it through for Kawano. Claudia Mahocic has done well to get a boot in there and play it back to the loss, who's cleared it long. It'll be Maya Markowski now. Tried to get the flick on for Buttress. Well defended by Pickett and Murray as it goes back to Stathopoulos. She's played Murray again out on the right. She tried to play Pickett here, but Buttress has gotten on the end of it. She drives forward, goes down again. It'll be a throw-in for Bulleen Lions FC.
Yet again, another change, Ruby, this time by Caitlin Friend. Nikki Furukawa is coming off. And it looks like on the far side of the pitch, Alana Cordolino. So Caitlin Friend's bringing in yet again more pace and obviously trying to steal another goal to put the real pressure back on Box Hill. And Cordolino and Buttress, probably two of the quickest players in the competition. So it'll be interesting to see.
Bulleen now with Maya Markowski. It's deflected off her, and it'll be a Box Hill goal kick with Natasha Stathopoulos.
Ruby, there's a bit of I think, calm across the crowd, a bit of nervousness maybe with a lot of Box Hill support here. They'll be looking, a bit nervous to see where that next goal's coming from as we head toward the 60th minute of the match.
Box Hill's throw-in, taken by Minnie Policina. Goes back to Holly Murray for Box Hill. Holly Woda to switch it to Minerick. And Laura Pickett, who's run through. Well cleared by Claudia Mahocic there in Bulleen's backline. It'll be a throw-in for the home side. Maho Murakami looked to go into the box, but it's cleared by Mahocic again. In Box Hill's backline. Sven, the home side Box Hill have still got Erin Kite and Summer Trask on the bench. What do you think about those two players?
Erin Kite this year has been fantastic at scoring goals, particularly here at Wembley Park, and I'd be shocked to see her not on the pitch fairly shortly as we see, again, Box Hill pushing forward and a goal-scoring opportunity.
Minnie Policina goes into Minerick, who shoots it, but just gone outside the upright, and it'll be a goal kick for Alyssa DeLost.
I think there must be a point, Ruby, that Coach Kogel for Box Hill, does change his formation, go to that back three and play a bit more aggressively. Yes, it's a risk, and you don't want to go 3-1 down in a quarterfinal of a Nike FC Cup, but also you don't want to die wondering. You have to chase the game, and I think it'll be coming shortly.
To Bomford now, centre of the park for Bulleen. She plays it out to Buttress. Couldn't quite get control of that one, and it's Box Hill throw in for Laura Pickett. She gets it into Minerick, but it's well won by Sarah Kane. Plays into Breedis. What a turn there. Plays it into Alana Cordolino, drives into the 18-yard box and crosses it in for Maya Bukowski. It's got her head on it, but it's gone. I think it's hit the crossbar there. It's back with Stathopoulos, so she plays it out wide to Laura Pickett. What did you think of that scoring opportunity, Sven?
Someone in the class of Maya Markowski. It's probably a chance gone begging to put the game away here to make it 3-1. But yet again, the pace of Cordolino and Buttress is really, in many ways, putting such pressure on Box Hill.
Looks like Baselli's driving forward here to the left side of the box as she whip it in. It's won by Mahocic, and it goes into Sarah Kane. Eliadis into Bomford in the middle of the park. She looks to play beyond for Quartolino, but it's gone out for a Box Hill throw-in. It'll be a throw-in for Catherine Renahan for Bulleen Lions on the right. She gets it into Quartolino. Done well to turn a player there. Looks to play through. It's well won by Laura Pickett. Claudia Mahocic now. Bulleen gets on the end of it, plays it into Maya Markovsky on the right side. She plays it over. Good ball, but good header from Pickett. Minipolacina looks to touch it forward. Claudia Mahocic gets it for Bulleen, plays into Sarah Kane. Gets it out wide to Buttress. It's won there by Laura Pickett, and it'll be a Bulleen throw-in on the left side here.
What Caitlin Friend's team done extremely well is to win the second ball, particularly Kane and Bomford in the centre of the park. Continually win that second ball, which is so wonderful to see.
It's like an opportunity here, but it's a good save from Stathopoulos. There was a good scoring opportunity for the Bulleen Lions. I almost thought Quartolino was going to score there. I think either Bomford or Markovsky might have put it through for her, but Stathopoulos has done well to come out there and get her hands on it, and Laura Pickett's there to clear it away. It'll now be a free kick at halfway for Holly Murray on the right side. Plays it in to Laura Pickett. It goes back to Murray. Out on the left to Polly Woder. Back to Murray. Box Hill looking to stay very composed and still play it through their backline despite being 2-1 down. What do you think they're going to do next, Sven?
Well, Ruby, just quickly, there's some movement on the FC Bulleen bench. It looks like there's going to be changes, and as we were saying before, we may have predicted, which is not that hard to predict, to be blunt and honest. Coach Kogel for Box Hill looks like he's pulled the opportunity to bring on Erin Kite, so we'll see maybe two changes. It'll be interesting to see who comes off for FC Bulleen, with Maya Markovsky playing most weeks with that troublesome knee. It'll be maybe herself, as we see Annie Yates also warming up for FC Bulleen.
It's a good clearance there from Sarah Kane into Quartolino, but Polly Woder's gotten onto it and played to Talia. Polly Woder into Holly Murray in the backline as she drives forward into the midfield. Hits Peltine. Plays Kawano back to Peltine. Out on the left to Baselli. And it's offside. It'll be a free kick for FC Bulleen Lions, as it looks like Caitlin Friend's going to make a sub here at the 70th minute. It'll be Maya Markovsky coming off for Ashley Jordan. And Annabelle Yates on for Catherine Renahan. Tiffany Elliott to play this one over. It's Breedis, and it's won by Box Hill. So try to play Sydney Minerick out on the right. Laura Pickett to make the overlap. She drives into the box, plays it in. Well won by Mahocic. But still, and it's a goal for Box Hill United. I think Kawano might have gotten on the end of that one there as someone got it, crossed it into the box.
An outstanding bit of play with the overlap with Laura Pickett. Ruby, I think it was wonderful. Great cross, and Juri Kawano's now scored her brace. An outstanding finish, an outstanding goal, and it's 2-2. We might be in for a belter. Last time these two teams played against each other here at Wembley Park, it was 2-2. And it'd be interesting to think, is Caitlin Friend going to rue the decision to take off Maya Makovsky, who's one of their leading goal scorers?
It's 2-2 here at Wembley Park. The 70th minute here of the Nike FC Cup quarterfinals. Cordolino driving up the right side for Bulleen. Looks to cross it in, but it's won by Polly Woder, and it'll be a corner for the away side, FC Bulleen Lions. Looks like Olivia Bomford's going to take this one. I think they'll hope to put this one away, FC Bulleen Lions. As it comes in, looks like Pickett's going to get on the end of it. Play it out to Kawano. Goes into Minarik. Out to Murakami. It's well won by Breedis here in the middle. She gets it to Ashley Jordan. Olivia Bomford on the ball now. Mahocic tries to play it through for Buttress, but Pickett's won it. We've got a player down here. I think it'll be Juri Kawano. I think she's had a bit of a head knock. It's interesting you said about the lights being turned off and no extra time spent, because it looks like we might have ourselves a draw at this stage of the game.
As I said, Ruby, and I mentioned that was an unconfirmed rumour. I'd be absolutely shocked if that's the case, but it is making most of the supporters around here. As we see another change, as mentioned, we have our goal scorer, Juri Kawano, who scored 2 cracking goals, coming off and replaced by Erin Kate, which is a like-for-like swap, and Erin Kate's pace at this time of the game is something that, no defender wants to see. No defender wants to see someone of her calibre walking onto the pitch.
It'll be Laura Pickett on the ball again, plays it back to Holly Murray. Box Hill's backline as it goes out on the left to Polly Woder. Tries to play into Kite, but it's well won by Bomford. In the middle here, it's with Sarah Kane. Back to Mahocic. Out to Eliadis. She tries to play it beyond into Cordolino and Breedis. Cordolino drives into the box. Plays it under Breedis. She crosses it in. The header from Ashley Jordan. It's come off the upright. Oh, what a header. Would have been nice for her to put that one away, but Bulleen still looking to attack with Cordolino out on the right. Breedis takes the ping, but it's gone out for a goal kick for the home side.
An outstanding passage of play by Bulleen, and very unlucky Ashley Jordan. A wonderful header. As you mentioned, Ruby, it's popped off the upright, and we see Box Hill again playing out, looking for the pocket to play into, and we have a turnover.
Eliadis looks to go forward. It's Ashley Jordan again with a good shot. Well taken by Natasha Stathopoulos there. She rolls it out to Holly Murray. It's with Maho Murakami. She plays it back to Polly Woda. Back with Holly Murray again. Into Peltine. Out to Talia. And it's offside for Box Hill. Free kick with Tiffany Eliadis. Tiffany Eliadis out on the right. Plays it to Annabelle Yates. Baselli tried to win that one, but it's a Bulleen throw-in as she gets it into Ash Jordan. It'll now be a Box Hill United throw-in. Holly Murray plays it across the box to Polly Woda. Goes back to Stathopoulos. Sveni, having a look at the other games around the grounds for the Nike FC Cup fixtures, how are they going?
Out at the home of the Matildas on pitch 5, Alamein United 0, Essendon Royals 0 after 34 minutes. We don't currently have a score for Bentley Green, South Melbourne. So if anyone knows the score, happy for you to send me a text so I can read it out. But 0-0 after 35 minutes out at the home of the Matildas between Alamein and the Royals.
Good ball from Peltine. Trying to play beyond into Erin Kite. Well won by Mahocic as she plays it back to the loss, who clears it forward. But it's won again by Baselli for Box Hill as she plays out wide. It gets played into Erin Kite again. Good save there from DeLost as Eliadis shield the ball. Eliadis now looks to play into Bomford out on the right. And it's been called out. It'll be a Box Hill throw-in. Talia. Back to Polly Woda. She tries to hit beyond into Minnie, who tries to flick it onto Kite. Kite's on the end of it now. It's offside. Good call from Lucas here. Policina looks to drive up the left in a battle with Annie Yates. And she passes it, plays it into the box for Kite. It's well won by Bulleen Lions. Johnny Grace Garron. Looks still now, Laura Pickett on the right. She drives in. She has to take him down. Sab hasn't called it for anything. Claudia Mahocic, good tackle there. She just clears it out to let her team reset. I think she's having some cramping in her legs.
Many people have sent me texts. The great Stephanie Galea has reached out and said between South Melbourne and Bentley Greens, it's 1-1 after 37 minutes, 1-1 out at Kingston Heath. So thank you to everyone who sent in text to update the score.
Looks like it'll be a Box Hill throw-in when the match resumes, but fortunately Mahocic having some troubles. Looks like she'll be all right. Oh. She's had some cramping, so might get on the pickle juice, and we'll see if she comes back into the game. She's drinking the pickle juice on the sidelines now, Mahocic. So it's throw-in for Bulleen. Box Hill. Laura Pickett plays it across, but it's won by Yates, and it goes into Breedis. Won again by Pickett in the middle of the park. She plays it out wide on the left to Baselli. I think it might be Yates now on the ground for Bulleen. Oh, she looks to be all right. She gets up. Mahocic returns to the pitch. Looks like the pickle juice really does work.
Between pickle juice and the magic spray, anything can be cured in most football injuries, both females and males. Even in the World Cup, I've seen the pickle juice and the magic spray come out. This game, as it's heading deeper into time, we're at the 81st minute. Ruby, are you seeing any swings of momentum, or do you think at this stage it's fairly even?
I think it's fairly even. Pretty end to end, I think. Honestly, maybe Box Hill on the upper hand now, trying to win it back on their home turf, but we'll see how they go. If we head into extra time and maybe even penalties, who do you reckon would be our penalty takers first up for either team?
Listen, I would have said Markospi for Bulleen, but she's not on the pitch as I see potentially another change from Caitlin Friend.
Ball gets played in, but it's well won by Sarah Kane there for Bulleen. As Erin Kite tried to get it in there, or Baselli. It's with Minaki now. She takes the shot. A great save from Alyssa DeLoss, tipping it over the bar. What a save. Top hand. What did you think of that one, Sven?
Any top hand save, but someone in the class of Alyssa DeLoss who's played many A-League games and played many games for Bulleen Lions. What a save. But again, Bulleen are under a lot of pressure here.
I think Sydney Minerick took that shot. It was a great shot, but an even better save there to keep them 2-2. And it'll be a corner from Box Hill United. Comes in from Maho Murakami. Gets cleared by FC Bulleen Lions. Played back in by Polly Woda. And it goes out for a Bulleen throw-in. Looks like there'll be a substitute for Bulleen. As Emily Bunnell comes on for Ava Breedis. What do you think about that substitution, Sven?
A little bit defensive, which makes me think, are Bulleen just playing to head to penalties? Because someone of the class of Ava Brightis, goal-scoring threat, and to bring on a centre-back, it's quite interesting, although they can release Tiff Eliadis up to the 9 position, and we've seen her score many goals as a 9. So it'd be interesting to see. I think it's a really good move by Caitlin Friend, and the proof will be in the pudding how that plays out.
Bulleen looking to go forward. It's Ashley Jordan, but it's been called offside. And it'll be a free kick with Murray. She plays it across to Polly Woda. Back to Murray and into Murakami. Out on the right for Pickett and into Minnie. Policina. Bulleen win it. It's with Eliadis now. She drives up the left. Hits Buttress. Into Kane. Back out to Eliadis, who's now got a bit more space. She cuts in to the middle. With Buttress now. She cuts into the middle. But it's won in the middle by Peltine. She looks to go forward, but Annie Yates gets on the end of it. It's with Bomford now. On the right side. She drives into the box. Well won by Holly Murray. Hits Erin Kite. Lots of space for Box Hill United now as Minnie Policina plays it out on the right for Sydney Minerick, but it's well cleared by Mahocic there. Policina taking the throw in now. Goes into Murakami and into the Box Hill backline. Polly Roder. Murray now. Tries to look to switch, but well picked up by Cordolino. Sarah Kane plays it out on the left to Buttress, who looks to go up the left side here. She drives into the box. Cuts it back. It's well won in there by Polly Roder. As Box Hill clear it forward, and it'll be a Bulleen throw-in. Johnny Grace Garron into Sarah Kane. Sarah Kane out into Cordolino. Cordolino manages to keep it in here on the right. It'll be a throw-in for the home side, Box Hill. Sarah Kane now tried to play beyond and split Box Hill's defence, but easily picked up by Stathopoulos. Gets it to Polly Roder. Polly Roder tried to hit Policina, but ball's won by Yates and played in beyond for Ashley Jordan. Stathopoulos won it there and got it forward, cleared it out. It'll be a Bulleen throw-in.
Policina's influence on the game is normally so profound. We haven't seen her for probably 15, 20 minutes to do some of her amazing passes to find players in pockets. And with the likes of Minerick, Kite and Baselli forward, I still feel if the ball turns over and falls well for Policina, she'll unlock the Box Hill defence with such balls.
It's with Eliadis now. She goes to the box, takes a shot. Oh, she's gone just left of the upright. Definitely a close call. Stathopoulos takes a goal kick. It's with Holly Murray now. Out to Laura Pickett. Back into Murray. She sends it long for Sydney Merrick. It's well won by Johnny Grace Garron to Sarah Kane. Bomford. JG Garron. Bomford again. Back to Mahocic on the left. Tries to play through for Buttress, but it's just one there by Pickett. It goes out for a Bulleen throw-in. Pickett again plays it back to Stathopoulos. She's got to get rid of it now with the press of Eliadis. And she does. Comes into JG Garron. Cordolino, middle of the park. Bomford, she going to take the shot? She is. But it's well won by Stathopoulos. Gets it into Mini Policina. Murakami now. Plays out on the right to Sydney Minerick. Back into Mini Policina. Well won by JG Garron. And it's with Box Hill again. Murakami. Out on the left to Tatalia. Baselli drives forward up the left for Box Hill. Plays in for Erin Kite. Looks like it'll be offside. A free kick for FC Bulleen Lions. Looks like Emily Bunner will take this one. Oh, listed a loss now. Looks to play Cordolino. It's with Yates now, but it's gone out for a throw-in for the home side.
Ruby, it's a very obvious statement, but obviously the next goal wins when you're this late into a game. We're in the 90th minute, and one mistake could break hearts. Two great teams who unfortunately have met in the quarterfinals, because in many ways this game's been worthy of a final. There's been a lot of anxious people in the crowd, a lot of entertainment, and 4 goals on a night like this has been some great football.
Sarah Kane tried to play it through there, but it's with Laura Pickett. She plays it back to Stathopoulos. To Cordolino for Bulleen. Now with Amelia Tatalia on the left for Box Hill. She plays forward into Baselli. Baselli drives to play kite, but it's won by Bunnell to Sarah Kane. Won again by Bunnell's won it again. Let's come into Minnie Policina in the middle. She drives forward, plays out wide to Sydney Minerick on the right, goes into the box. It's well collected there by Delos, who sends it long. Ashley Jordan, won there by Murray. Played forward again by Bulleen, and Tiffany Eliadis is on the end of it. It's offside. Bulleen Lions don't seem to be too happy about that call.
I think Bulleen would be disappointed because the ball looks like it came off the top of Holly Murray's head, and I think they were claiming, the pass playing forward took the deflection, but I think it was a great decision by the AR, and Shabs had a great game as referee.
Holly Murray sends it beyond for Minerick on the right. It's one in here by JG Garron, and it goes out for a Box Hill throw-in. Pickett into Minnie, but it'll be a free kick for a high boot here for Bulleen Lions, and Mahocic is going to play this one into Sarah Kane in the middle. It's one there by Tone. And back to Mahocic, who plays it forward to Cordolino. To Talia, good header there. But Yates is under the ball and plays it forward. Pickett receives, plays beyond. I think Yates has this one. And it's gone out for a goal kick for Delost.
A lot of tired players out there, Ruby. Baselli could barely chase that one. Half time out at home of the Matildas on pitch 5. Alamein United 0, Essendon Royal 0.
Falls with Tatalia now. She plays all the way back to Stathopoulos. Ball's played into Murakami in the middle for Box Hill, and into Minnie Policina. Out wide for Tatalia, but she doesn't quite get there to Bulleen throw-in. Goes forward to Cordolino. It's well won by Box Hill here. It's Tatalia. Plays it into Chelly. Gets played forward. It's won by Mahocic again. Sarah Kane driving through the middle for FC Bulleen Lions. Looks to play out wide. And Buttress has got there. Plays up the left side for JG Garron. Tries to cut it in. Bomford with space and time. Looks to hit the ball. It's gone out for a Box Hill goal kick for Stathopoulos. Looks like this might be final bit of play.
Referee Shab Shabazz looked at her watch a couple of times here, and again, it'll be interesting to see what happens here as we see Natasha Stathopoulos clearing the ball long from the goal kick.
Ball's in, Baselli. Tiffany Eliadis has won it back for Bulleen, but it's won again by Box Hill, who've knocked it out, and it'll be a Bulleen throw-in for Yates. Sarah Kane. Won by Minerick, and it'll be another throw-in for the away side. Looks like Shabsabar is still checking her watch. Another throw in for Yates. Looks like there'll be 1 minute left. Ashley Jordan. Eliadis, not sure what happened there, but it's out for a Box Hill goal kick with Stathopoulos. As Box Hill look to get high, Stathopoulos looks to kick long. And that's the end of the half here at Wembley Park. We're 2-2, Box Hill and FC Bulleen Lions. So we go into extra time. What are you thinking, Sven?
Well, we've got two very tired teams out there. They've worked incredibly hard, and 2-2 is the result. I would say the game's gone in, such a wave. We've had 15 minutes or so where Box Hill were, attacking from the 30th to the 45th minute of that second half. But, in many ways going the other way. Our friends at Bulleen had all the ascendancy in the last few minutes. Again, the rumour was there's no extra time. We're going straight to penalties. It'd be interesting to see what is going to happen. People aren't too sure if the rumour was true due to the floodlighting situation. But listen, I hope it goes to extra time because there's a big crowd here and they want to be entertained by some great football, and that's been on show for the first 90 minutes.
And it's half-time at Kingston Heath as South Melbourne take the lead 2-1 to Bentley Greens. Alamein United and Essendon Royals still in half-time at 0-0. And we're here about to head into extra time at 2-2 between Box Hill United and Bulleen Lions. It'll be a lot of minutes for some of these players coming off the back of a league fixture, and they'll also be going into another league fixture in a couple of days this weekend. It's definitely going into extra time now. We've got a substitution, Nia Sala, on for Annie Yates. What do you think either coach are going to look to do now going into extra time, Sven?
Well, I think Caitlin Friends made it fairly obvious. She's brought on another quick player, quick attacking player. So with Cordolino, Nia Sala, and also, we have no lights. This is what was brought to us before at half time, that the lights will go off. We believe that they might go off for a couple of minutes, and they're back on now. So that's a little bit of a relief for all the viewers at home. We want to see this game to continue because it's been an absolute cracker, and it's a wonderful exhibition of women's football here in the top flight in Victoria. The Nike FC Cup. It's game on here, and with Nia Sala going forward. Tiff Eliadis has dropped into being centre back again. So let's see who can grab the momentum, and will they be playing more long balls beyond, with the front three being as quick as they are for FC Bulleen.
Bomford on the ball now for Bulleen Lions. To Cortolino, but it's well won by Tatalia here, as she plays it into Policina. Murakami over, tries to hit Erin Kites, bounce back to Selly. Out wide to Sydney Manaki. Top of the box. And that's Laura Pickett. Almost a goal there. DeLost has done well, but it'll be a corner for Box Hill United.
Credit to Sydney Minarick there for winning that 50-50 ball, getting it forward. Interesting thing here, Mini Policina is taking this corner, and Ruby, will we see an Olympico?
Maybe we'll see, Sven. Plays it in. It's definitely curling round. It's gone top netting. Out for a goal kick for DeLost. DeLost out on the left to Mhočić. Mhočić puts it long for Jordan. She headers it back, and Murakami's on the end of it now. She plays through for Kite. Good opportunity, but DeLost has done well to come out and collect the ball there. So Sarah Kane now in the middle. A lot of pressure from the home side. Up high. Bomford, but it's won by Murakami again. Policina. Back to Baselli. Baselli goes down. It's been called a free kick against Eliadis. So Policina played in, but it's won by Sarah Kane. Plays it out wide. Laura Pickett gets on the end of it. Gets it back to Polly Roder, who tries to hit it long, but good header from Eliadis there. Bumford out to Buttress. Buttress plays it long for Sala. Looks like Polly Roder's got this one as she plays it back to Stathopoulos, who clears it out for a throw-in for the away side. JG Garran going to take this throw-in for FC Bulleen. Tries to go beyond, but going out for a goal kick. Shabs called it for a corner now. Swapped it. I think a liner spoke up there, so it'll be a FC Bulleen corner taken by Olivia Bomford out on the left.
These are the opportunities that Bulleen just need to take just to put the pressure far more back on Box Hill. Box Hill haven't been in many positions this year where they are trailing. They did early in the season, but they've gone on such a wonderful run recently that it'll be a little bit foreign to them as the ball's whipped in.
Comes in. Good header from Holly Murray at the front stick. Cortolino looks to play it forward and out wide to Bomford again as she crosses it in. Well, one in there by Box Hill, and it'll be a Bulleen throw in again. JG Garran. It's the ball into Bomford. Laura Pickett looks to see this one out for a goal kick for Box Hill United. Stathopoulos gets her team up high. She takes This goal kick here looks to go long. Plays it long, but Sarah Kane's on the end of it. Plays it over. It's well won by Polly Woder. Laura Pickett. Bit of ping pong here. Bunnell and Eliadis with the header, but Murakami's played it through. Out on the left for Box Hill. I think it's Baselli there. She's gone down in the box with a good tackle from Eliadis. It's Bulleen look to go forward. Ashley Jordan. Nia Sala has done well to keep the ball there. She drives forward. Plays a good through ball. Well read by Natasha Stathopoulos as she comes out and collects that one. Looks like Baselli's on the ground back here with a cramp. DeLost looking after her from the opposition.
Just got a message in. The goal scorers at Kingston Heath. Alexis Pandazopoulos scored for South Melbourne, and Misha Westland, and one of the new recruits for Bentley Greens, Mio Tyria, scoring there. So it's 2-1 still at half time. As we said earlier, it's still 0-0 between Alamein and Essendon Royals. As we have Baselli going down with cramp. Maybe she needs some pickle juice. Still no movement on either bench. There's still quality players for both clubs to lean on. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a change or two, maybe in the second half of extra time, maybe after 4 or 5 minutes, to see someone coming in to add a little bit of pace as people are getting sore.
Stathopoulos kicks it forward. Great ball. Well won by Bunnell. And it'll be with Policina now. She plays it out wide to Minarek. It'll be a throw-in for Laura Pickett for the home side. Up here on the right. Laura Pickett. Flicked on by Minarek. Another throw-in for Pickett. It's well cleared by Mahocic. And it goes beyond. Ashley Jordan might get on the end of this one. She's taken a shot. It's gone wide. No problem for Stathopoulos there. Great transition moment. Was that Mahocic? She's done well there. We're 8 minutes in to this first half of extra time. Stathopoulos goes along for Kite, but it's won back by Kane. Bomford. Mahocic plays it in. It's won by Tatalia. She plays it forward on the left. A great ball through for Baselli. Crosses it in. No one's quite there. And it's cleared by JG Garron. It'll be a throw-in for Pickett now.
Absolutely wonderful ball there, splitting the centre-back and the full-back for Baselli to run onto. Absolute cracker, and these are one of the opportunities that Box Hill need to take a hold of and try and get this winner.
Bunnell. Out on the right now. Plays it into Cortolino. She drives forward up the right side. Tries to get it through. But it's well won by Polly Woder. So it'll be a free kick for Box Hill. Tatalia's gone down there. We have a substitution now. It'll be Gabriella Simpson on for Chiara Bocelli. And Summer Trask on for Holly Murray. Looks like Summer Trask is going to play a pie on the right here. Minerick's gone into centre back. Might be playing with a 3-back now, Box Hill. Little battle between Aaron Kite and Eliadis, but Eliadis has got it long. Well won by Minerick. She clears it out, and it'll be a FC Bulleen Lions throw-in.
I think it's a really prudent change by Coach Kogel for Box Hill, with the pace being the real weapon here for Bulleen, and longer balls coming as players get tired. He doesn't want to be exposed, so putting Sydney Minerick with her extra pace is a really smart move.
Summer Trask out on the right. Good crossing by JG Garron, but no one's there, and Stathopoulos collects it. Rolls it into Teen. To Talia, driving forward up the left. With Ashley Jordan for Bulleen in the middle. Simpson. Minerick now. She plays it forward, but it's with Eliadis. Kane. Pomford out on the right. Back into Kane in the middle. She drives forward. It's well won there by Box Hill. As Policina gets on the end of it and drives forward. It'll be a throw-in for FC Bulleen Lions by Bunnell. Now, 12 minutes. Olivia Bumford. Kane. Back to Mahocic. To Lost. High press there from Aaron Kite. Goes into Kane. Back out to Eliadis. It's won by Box Hill, but Eliadis regains possession. She drives through the middle. Out to Sala and Buttress. It's been called offside. Trask. It's been called back for the free kick. Sub wouldn't let Pickett play that one there. Pickett out to Polywoda. To Murakami and out to Trask on the right. She crosses it in. Kite. It's won by Eliadis to Sarah Kane. Cordolino got a header on it there. She tries to get to it, but it'll be a Box Hill throw-in. Goes into Murakami in the middle. Policina plays forward. It's a 2v3 for Box Hill. She gets it across into Trask, and it's been called offside.
What a golden opportunity that was for Box Hill, a 2v3 situation, and Summer Trask just wandered into an offside position. I think the ball, if it had been released earlier, Summer would have been one-on-one with Alyssa DeLoss. I just got the feeling with a minute to go in the first half of extra time, pace is going to be the weapon, and Bulleen have got tons of that. So any loose ball played forward, even a clearance with Cordolina, Buttress and Sala up forward, that's where I think the goal will come from for Bulleen.
Sala on the ball now. Into Kane in the middle. Plays it through for Jordan. Great ball, but it's well won by Polyroda. Bunnell gets it back into... It's won by Tatalia. Bunnell again. Bomford drives forward. It's won there by Murakami. Bunnell plays it in for Ash Jordan. Cordolino on the right. Tatalia's won the ball there. It's gone out. It'll be a FC Bulleen Lions throw. for Bunnell. Bunnell looks to throw it into the box here. It's won by Box Hill. There's 1 minute of extra time in this first extra time half. Sarah Kane now plays it in to Ash Jordan, flicks it on. It's well read by Pickett. JG Garron now. Kane in the middle. Plays through. Cordolino. It's won by Box Hills. Southopolis tries to clear it. Bomford takes the shot. Well collected by Southopolis. She sends her team up. Play the long ball. Comes in for Aaron Kite. Good header from Hodgich. JG Garron plays it in to Bomford in the middle. Bomford plays it beyond for Cordolino. She gets onto the end of it with her speed. Crosses it in for Jordan. Good touch. Great save from Stathopoulos there. Good little volley from Jordan. And that's the end of the first half of extra time. What did you think about that final play there, Sven?
Oh, listen, these two wonderful football teams. What an advert for women's football this is. 2-2. We're going into the second period of extra time. In some ways, both teams are out on their feet, but you go the other way. Just the will and desire by players to either get forward, to compete hard, and Natasha Stathopoulos, they're really sure with their hands there, making a great save. Cordolino whipping the ball in, and maybe instead of hitting it with a volley, maybe a header could have opened up the back stick, and we could see Bulleen Lions ahead. Just want to mention the officials. I think the officials have done a really good game here today. There was some dubious shouts for penalties earlier in the game, and I think Shab did really, really well to officiate how she is, and her ARs and fourth official have done really well. But no, what a cracking night, and I hope the viewers at home are really enjoying this game, because without doubt, as I said earlier, this game's worth a Nike FC Cup grand final, let alone quarter final, and it's interesting to see Bulleen have got out of their huddle from Caitlin Friend fairly loud and passionate, and playing uphill. Will the downhill opportunity to score for Box Hill be taken? Still think the best way for Box Hill to score is through Policina, whether she sets the ball up or takes the shot herself, and maybe a dead ball situation for Policina. But going the other way for Katie Friend's team, still I think the pace of Cordolino, Buttress and Sala will really work here.
Eliadis into Bomford here. Murakami gets possession, plays into Policina. Goes out wide to Simpson. She drives up through the middle. Looks to find Trask on the right. She crosses it in. It'll be safe in Alyssa DeLos's hands for Bulleen Lions. She kicks it long. Sala now. Look to play out on the left of Buttress, but it's gone a bit long there, and it'll be a Box Hill throw-in. Just getting updated now from Kingston Heath. It's the 57th minute, and South Melbourne are 3-1 up to Bentley Greens SC. Alamein United FC and Essendon Royals SC remaining 0-0 at the 57th. This will be a ball over the top. Stathopoulos got in her hands to it. She's going to play to a centre back here. To Talia on the left. And to Trap. Simpson. Cortolino. It's possession. And it's with Bomford. Eliadis now. Drives forward. Tries to play through. But it's well won. Minarick. It'll be a Box Hill throw-in for Tatalia. Looks to find Simpson. Bunnell is done well. It'll be a free kick for Box Hill there. Policina looks to take it. Bunnell doesn't seem too happy about that call there. Nevertheless, Policina will be taking this one. Look to go on beyond into Kite. Good header from Eliadis. Goes to Talia, but well won by Cortolino. As she drives up the right. Looks to play Ashley Jordan with a good ball. And a good save from Laura Piggott and Southopoulos there. Bomford looks to shoot. It's gone just high of the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick for Southopoulos now. I think Shab's been kneed accidentally. Doesn't look to be too good. She's just thrown away her marking spray. I think she's been knocked in the cans, maybe pushed into her hip there. Stathopoulos will take the goal kick long. Well won by Mahocic. And again, Mahocic to play forward. Bomford now. Kane to play through. But Pickett won it there. Polywater. Bunnell. Cortolino. Polywater again. Into Kite. Bomford. Bomford into Kane. Out wide to JG Garron on the left for Bulleen. Looks to play it long up the wing, but Minarick and Southopoulos have got it covered there. Southopoulos looks to kick it long. Hotchich. It's gone out for a Box Hill throw-in. Kite. Out on the right. Crosses it in. It'll be a goal kick for Alyssa DeLost.
Ruby, I think the combination of Kane and Bomford in the centre of the park for Bulleen have just been outstanding all night. They continue to use the football well, as we see Tiff Eliadis playing it to Claudia Minahawk.
There's a ball over the top there for Stimpson, but it's gone out and it'll be a goal kick for DeLost. We're in the 6th minute now for this period of extra time. It'll be a free kick for Policina just outside the top of the 18-yard box against Eliadis. Needless free kick there. This might be very valuable for the Box Hill United side. What do you think about this one? Is this going to look to be dangerous?
Listen, sometimes things like that, when you turn over the ball, you give away a dead ball situation late in games. This is a classic coach killer, this one. If Minnie puts this in the back of the net, or Polly Waters also standing over the ball, with 7 minutes gone in the second period of extra time, it'll be potentially one of those things that Katie Friend looks back on and thinks, did Tiff need to do that?
Policina now takes a shot, and it's a goal for Box Hill United on home turf. It's the 7th minute, and she's scored a banger. Front post on the left. It's come off the upright. Not much Alyssa Delos can do there, unfortunately. And then now 3-2 up to FC Bulleen Lions. Wow. What a goal. What did you think of that, Sven?
Ruby, that was an outstanding goal by Policina. What a talent she is. I think she's the best player in the competition, and you want the best players in the clutch moments to score goals, and the goal of that calibre is top shelf. Well done to Policina.
It's with FC Bulleen Lions now. Nia Sala plays out at wide of Buttress on the left as they look to attack now with only 7 minutes left.
It'd be interesting here, Ruby, to see if Coach Kogel for Box Hill parks the bus with just under 7 minutes to go. We'll see many long balls. Maybe playing uphill may favour Box Hill for one of those fast players to get one of the balls that sits. But I think every time we see Box Hill with the ball now, we might send long balls being defended every time.
Bunnell now plays back to Delos. Delos sends it long for Eliadis, but it's well won by Polly Woder. Sarah Kane gets on it though. Plays it out wide to the left for Buttress and Jordan. Buttress now driving forward, crosses it in. It's won there by Polly Woder again. Sarah Kane. Sarah Kane shoots. It's gone out for a goal kick for Stathopoulos. Just going to play it long here. She sends her team up the park. Stathopoulos goes long into Trass, who headers it on for Kite. It's gone out now for a Bulleen throw-in. Mahocic. Another throw-in. Taken by JG Garron. Ashley Jordan in through to Eliadis, and it's a goal opportunity. Great save from Stathopoulos there. 1v1. What a save from the goalkeeper there to keep them in this one and keep them on the up. What did you think of that, Sven?
Oh, Natasha Stathopoulos, be proud. What a save at a clutch time with only a few minutes to go in the second period of extra time. That's the difference. They're the differences that, make wins and losses losses. What a save. Outstanding effort. I think Tiff Eliadis now, as Caitlin Friend's gone to a back three and a front four. We'll see long balls going a lot of the time to try and exploit the numerical advantage they have forward.
5 minutes left. Pickett. It's back with Bulleen. Buttress. Well cleared there by Minarick. Bunnell on it now. Bulleen's backline. Out wide to JG Garron. Kane. Out to Buttress. It's done well to win it there. Looked to go forward, but it's gone down, and Box Hill have done well to keep that as a Bulleen throw-in. Throw-in up high on the park for Bulleen Lions. JG Garron to throw it into the box. Well headed by Murakami. It's Bunnell now. Out wide to Cortolino on the right. To Talia. He's won the ball there. Simpson played it long. DeLoss. Good on the end of it here. Up the park. Played it into Mocic. High press here from Polisina. Mocic has done well there to get it forward. On by Simpson, but goes out for a Bulleen throw-in. Bunnell rushing now. Throws it to Bomford. Sarah Kane. Well won by Minarick. Plays it forward, but hits JG Garron. Good win there by Trask. She looks to hit long. Mocic now for Bulleen. Into Kane. Over to Cortolino on the right. Well won by Tatalia there. She drives forward. But it's Cortolino now. Sala. Kane. Over the top for Jordan. Or Buttress, but it'll be offside there. We're at 13 minutes now. 3-2 to the home side, Box Hill United.
Coach Kogu absolutely imploring his players every time they get the ball to head for that corner flag to waste as much time as they possibly can with only a few minutes to go in this absolute gripping quarterfinal of that Nike FC Cup.
Trask now. The ball's gone out for a FC Bulleen throw-in. Throw-in to DeLoss, who's most likely going to play it long. Yep. Over on to Bomford. Out wide to Cortolino, who's got space in front of her. She drives. Eliadis running into the box. Good cross in. Good defending there. And it's a corner for the Lions. Lissa DeLoss is going to make an appearance in the box tonight for this corner. We're in the 14th minute, and Bulleen are going to throw everything they have at this one. Looks like Bomford's going to take it. Lissa DeLoss is well and truly in there. It'll be all 22 players, except for Bomford, who's taking the corner, it seems. And this will be very interesting. Bomford plays it in, and it's gone out. It'll be a goal kick for Stathopoulos. Stathopoulos sending her team long again. She's going to take her time to hit this one long. There it goes. 1 minute of extra time declared here by the fourth official, Polisina. Driving forward up the left. Mocic. It'll be a throw-in for Bulleen there. Sala. Kane. Into Jordan. Turn to play. Through for Eliadis. He gets another opportunity. Eliadis is going to score at 15 minutes in extra time of the second period. Extra time. It's 3-0 here at Wembley Park. And we're going to go into penalties. Oh my God, what a thriller it is.
Oh, I love Football Victoria's top flight. Women's football at the best. An absolute cracking finish here. Finish reminds me very much of the 2024 Chanel Grand Final. Absolutely thrilling. What a goal. What a finish. 22 exhausted players. And we've probably got 10 seconds to go. And it's 3-3. What a game. I hope you're all enjoying it at home.
Wow, it's electric here now at Wembley Park, and that's time as we look to go into penalties. Let's see. Our predictions can't be right because Mayor Markowski is not in the park, but maybe do you think we'll start with Eliadis?
To be honest, I've got a feeling Butchers might take the first penalty for Bulleen. I don't know why I think that. That's just my hunch. And I'd probably be shocked if Mini Policina doesn't take the first one for Box Hill. As we see the crowd starting to move down to find out which end the penalties will be taken to create some real atmosphere and potentially cheer on the winning save or the winning shot. But what a game. This is just sensational football, and hope you've all enjoyed it tonight because, wow. Just quickly, Bentley Greens have scored out at Kingston Heath. It's 3-2 there to South Melbourne in the 73rd minute in the other quarterfinal of the Nike FC Cup. And Alamein United and Essendon Royals still 0-0 out at the home of the Matildas on pitch 5. Again, I said earlier, there's a lot of NPL women's footballers from other clubs down here watching this game, and it's probably really good at the school holidays because we've got a lot of young players from Box Hill and Bulleen watching, and this game's already gone to 9:37 on a Tuesday night. It'll be interesting to see how late it does go. Just noticed there's new netting at both ends behind the goals here at Box Hill to stop the cars being hit or balls being lost. So, will young fans get nice and close to both Alyssa DeLost in goal and Natasha Stathopoulos as we see the two captains tossing the coin with central referee Shab Shabar to see who's going to take the first penalty. And as we know, Ruby, whoever does take the first penalty does have that advantage. But if you do miss the first penalty, like happened in the Nike FC Cup final last year when South Melbourne defeated Heidelberg United on penalties, you're behind the 8 ball from the get-go and it's hard to chase down. Ruby, what are your thoughts, and who do you think is going to be the winner?
Oh, that's a good question. Not sure, but I would be really excited to see either goalkeeper take a pen. It would be very exciting.
We've already seen that this year in the NPLW. Me and Bailey for Heidelberg took a penalty, then we also saw it miss a penalty. So will a goalkeeper take a penalty? It'd be interesting to see. It looks like Natasha Stathopoulos is walking down with purpose. Is she the first one in goal? As we see Bulleen to take the first penalty.
I think Bulleen might just steal this one tonight, Sven, with these penalties. I think, it'll be interesting to see, but I think Bulleen has this one. And it'll be Ashley Jordan for Bulleen taking the first one here against Stathopoulos. So everyone's gone quiet. Not a big run-up for Ashley Jordan. And what a save! Oh my, what a save from Stathopoulos. She has had an outstanding night tonight. Save that one. And here we go. Policina is going to come up and take the first one for Box Hill United against Alyssa DeLost in goal.
Ruby, do you think Minnie's going to score this one?
I think so. Maybe bottom left. Oh, she skied it! It's gone over the bar. It's 0-0. And Tiffany Eliades steps up to take second penalty for FC Bulleen Lions against goalkeeper Stathopoulos, who's just saved this first one. Let's see if she can back it up again. Where do you think this one might get placed, Sven?
I'm thinking Ruby Tiff's going to blast it straight because Tash is a diver, and that's what you want for your goalkeeper in penalties, to pick a side and do it with conviction and dive hard. And her first save was tremendous, so I've got a feeling Tiff's going to go straight down the middle.
This one's definitely a long run up here. Tiffany Eliades. And she's gone top left, top bins. Beautiful penalty there. Murakami steps up for Box Hill United's second penalty against goalkeeper Alyssa DeLost. It's definitely tense here. Murakami taking a run up from the right. She goes! A goal for Box Hill United, and it's 1-1. She's gone top, just to the right. And we've got Beatrice stepping up for Bulleen's third pen. Sven, where do you think Beatrice might pop this one?
Ruby, I'm embarrassed about my last call, so maybe I won't make a call, but I think Danny may score.
Let's see. Long run up from the left. And a goal! She's placed it back left. And it'll be Laura Pickett from Box Hill United who's going to take the next one. Pickett now on the penalty. A lot of pressure on this one. Straight run up, and she's placed it just to the right, and it'll be 2-2.
What a calm finish that was. Just fantastic. Nice and calm, and balls in the back of the net as we see Emily Bunnell stride down to take the next penalty for Bulleen. It'd be interesting to see the college product from the American system take this PK. Ruby, got a feeling Natasha Stathopoulos is going to save this one.
Emily Bunnell, straight run up again. Quite a long one. Straight to the right, and it's a goal. I think it's just come off Natasha Stathopoulos' fingers there. Oh, they're calling. They're not happy about that one, Box Hill United, because of the run-up. Might have stopped the momentum a little bit. Stathopoulos is not happy, but I think she'll take this one here. Stathopoulos taking the penalty against a loss. Not sure. I think she's making her put it right on the centre of the dot, which I didn't think. I thought you could have put it on the top edge, but that's all right. Stathopoulos now. This is exciting. Straight run up again. It's a goal to the left. What a beautiful finish from Natasha Stathopoulos. And it'll be 3-3. Bomford now stepping up for Bulleen Lions.
Wonderful penalty by Natasha Stathopoulos. Calm, calculated, and finished well. Sometimes when the goalkeepers do take penalties, he just gives them that extra confidence once they've scored to pull off a great save. Let's see what happens here.
Bomford with the straight run up. Just going to go bottom left, and it's a goal for Bulleen. We've got Sophia Poliwata now taking the penalty for Box Hill United. Box Hill United's captain. Sophia Poliwata now. Bottom left. Beautiful corner. Perfectly placed. Well done. It's 4-4 now. We've got Ashley... JG Garron, sorry. JG Garron stepping up to take a penalty for FC Bulleen Lions. JG Garron to the right. I thought Stathopoulos might have had that one. But another goal for FC Bulleen Lions. It'll be Sydney Minarick now for Box Hill United. If she misses this one, FC Bulleen Lions will take the win. It's very quiet here at Wembley Park. Sydney Minarick stepping up against Alyssa Loss. Alyssa Loss. Maybe she'll save this one. And she scored it straight down the middle. Alyssa DeLoss picks that left side, but Minarick down the middle. We've got Sala now, Nia Sala for FC Bulleen Lions, who's going to take the next penalty.
The pressure starts to mount when you're further down the list to take these penalties, because you know the one you miss could cost your team that place in the Nike FC Cup final. As Nia Salas steps up, puts the ball down with a watchful eye of referee Shab Shabar. Thoughts, Ruby?
Nia Sala, bottom left. Let's see. Bottom right! That one's just gone in. Stathopoulos, so close. Good goal from Nia Sala there. Amelia Tatalia now for Box Hill United. She has to score this one to get her team through to the semi-final of the Nike FC Cup, to keep a team in the game. If she misses, FC Bulleen Lions are through. She's got it in. Bottom right. Keeps her team in the game. Now it's Sarah Kane stepping up to take the next pen for FC Bulleen Lions.
This late in a penalty shootout just becomes heartbreak if you do miss, because you know it's so close, but you can nearly taste the win. But if you do miss, pain becomes sadly your friend.
Kane, top left. Great penalty there. We'll have Peltine walk up to take the next one for Box Hill United. She'll need to score this one to keep her team in the game. Otherwise, FC Bulleen Lions advance. Peltine now. To make it 7-7. She misses. FC Bulleen Lions are through. And it's a save from Alyssa DeLoss to get them the win. FC Bulleen Lions have taken the victory 7-6 in penalties, and they are through to the Nike FC Cup semi-final, joining Heidelberg United as the two teams through to the semi-final of the competition.
What a game we've had here tonight. Absolute wonderful game. To finish like that is absolutely heartbreak for Box Hill. You know, they've been absolutely wonderful here, and I know it's easy to say in the world we live in now that they didn't deserve to be a loser tonight, but Alyssa DeLost stood up and made a wonderful save to win the game for FC Bulleen 7-6 in penalties. Great sportsmanship shown by Katie Friend, congratulating the referees on the job that they've done, both teams. Now, you know, congratulating each other. We're in the 90th minute out at Kingston Heath, and Bentley Greens 2, South Melbourne 3. And then still after 90 minutes, Main United 0, Essendon Royals 0. So 0-0 there. Ruby, thanks for tonight. I've enjoyed it greatly, and I hope all the viewers enjoyed it too.
Thank you for tuning in with me, Sven, and thank you for everyone watching on the Football Victoria YouTube. It was a great night tonight. It was a great game to watch, and we hope you all enjoyed it. We can't wait to see you for our next fixtures on the weekend. Thank you and good night.